Okay, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hola, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hippies and straights around the world. This is your old pal, Dr. Woody. John Konopak down in Albuquerque, New Mexico, citizen journalist down here with another installment of As the Cookie Crumbles. Today's episode, Cynical Hypocrisy. Much is being and has been said and made over the recent announcements about the phenomenal shrinkage of the federal deficit. According to the punditocracy, the deficit shrunk further and quicker than Michelle Bachmann's husband's libido on their wedding night. It's being proclaimed one of the highlights of President Lobar's tenure so far. Obot apologists are beside themselves, and the geo-fucks are wringing their hands and writhing because the deficit was one of their signature issues. The Obama defeats deficit meme is durable and persistent and seems to bring untold joy, pleasure to some quarters. It's touted as the same ardor as if it were the cure for economic AIDS, for heaven's sakes. But I'm curious why this is such a good thing. Truly, I wonder if the triumphalists know what they're celebrating. You know, the deficit mainly is a GOP grasping oligarchs and plutocrats, stalking horse, straw man, and whining point. The deficit, or surplus, is the difference between income and outgo. Deficit means more outgo than income. Every regime since FDR has had one. Deficits are reduced when the difference between income and outgo is reduced. As mi amigos in Santa say, it's not rocket surgery, essay. So we know there have been no new resources of income. The GOP in the House, while seemingly enjoying themselves attempting to abolish the PPACA 40 times to the tune of $50 million, have not passed any new income tax or any tax increases. Ergo, the deficit must have been being reduced by decreasing spending. President Lobar has been a demon in restraining government spending by not filling vacant posts in the bureaucracy and reducing it through attrition and privatization. And the sequester has helped to reduce the deficit too. But on whom are those reductions most disproportionately falling? I'll give you a hint. It's not the 1 to 5%. So if it's not them, that leaves the rest of us, mainly the poor, elderly, young, disabled, and forgotten. Former Obot economist Jared Bernstein thoughtfully provided a list of the cuts. It is far from exhaustive, but it's instructive, and the consequences have been painful and palpable all over the country, where necessary services have been reduced and or withdrawn. Real people are being hurt, but for what? Now, really, somebody please explain to me why the Obots are bragging about this, since it's 1, really a GOP victory, and 2, has been achieved on the backs of the most vulnerable of our citizens. One correspondent said the Obots and the Dems are using the fact of the decrease to rebut GOP talking points. It's a rhetorical win for the president and for the Dems. So let me see if I got this straight. So in order to attack the right, what you do is you do their bidding and impose economic pain on the poor, disabled, elderly, and young to score some rhetorical points. Is that right? I feel faintly ill. Excuse me, hippies. Must I throw up a little in my throat?